Every day you use energy when you walk, talk, or complete any task. We know we get our energy from consuming food, but how exactly does it turn into usable energy? The answer is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is how we derive energy from the food we eat. We do this by turning glucose into ATP, the biological currency of energy. Cellular respiration has 4 stages. The first stage is glycolysis, which means the breaking up of glucose. This happens in the cytosol of the cell. Glycolysis has 2 phases, the investment phase and the payoff phase. In the investment phase, the starting glucose molecule gets rearranged and 2 phosphate groups are added to it, making the modified sugar fructose 1,6-biphosphate. The modified sugar is unstable, which allows it to split in half and form 2 phosphate-bearing 3-carbon sugars. 2 ATPs are used up in this phase. In the payoff phase, each 3-carbon sugar is converted into a pyruvate through a series of reactions. 2 ATPs and 1 NADH for each pyruvate are produced. The second stage is pyruvate oxidation. This takes place in the matrix, the innermost component of the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Each pyruvate is oxidized, which converts the pyruvate into acetyl-CoA and produces 1 NADH and releases 1 carbon dioxide molecule. This is crucial because acetyl-CoA acts as fuel for the next stage, the citric acid cycle. In the citric acid cycle, the 4-carbon acceptor molecule, oxaloacetate, bonds with acetyl-CoA to produce citrate. Citrate then releases 2 of its carbons as carbon dioxide in a pair of similar reactions, producing NADH both times. The remaining 4-carbon molecule then makes an ATP, reduces the electron carrier FAD to FADH2, and finally generates another ATP after a series of reactions. The final stage is the electron transport chain, where the bulk of the ATP is made. Electrons are passed from one molecule to another, releasing energy used to form an electrochemical gradient, which functions like a battery. The ATP synthase acts like a turbine, turned by the flow of H+ ions moving down the gradient. As it turns, it jams a phosphate to ADP, turning it into ATP. The electron transport chain pumps out another 20 or so ATPs, bringing the total ATPs made through cellular respiration to 30 to 32, giving us the energy we need to function.